I'll be making some full-fat sheep's milk yogurt in a Ninja Foodi. So here's what I will need. I'll have 1.5 liters of this sheep's milk, which is full fat. It's 5.7% fat. It's pasteurized milk. So one bottle is 750 ml. And per 1 liter of milk, you're supposed to add around 3 tablespoons of sheep's yogurt. So I have this one with live cultures. So this is also 5.7% fat, but it feels almost like a Greek yogurt. It's just so thick. I have a bit less than 2 liters of milk, but I will still use 6 tablespoons of this yogurt. And to make the yogurt extra creamy, I'll add a few tablespoons of this 18% cream. And one very important thing to note, make sure you deep clean your Ninja Foodi before making any yogurts to not ferment some unwanted bacteria. So what I've done, I deep cleaned the seal, the bowl, and also run a 2-minute steam cycle to make sure everything's nice and clean. Okay, so let's start by preheating the milk. So I'll just pour my milk to the bowl. Now I'll close Ninja Foodi, turn it on, and so I have this yogurt function. So as the milk is added, all I need to do is to start this first function, which will preheat my milk. And so the yogurt function has 2 different functions. One of them is ferment, and I will be doing 8 hours. But before that, we need to preheat and cool the milk. So we will stick with this function and just start. So it's gonna do boiling. It will take quite some time, so I can just leave it here and come back when it's ready. So now it's 11:44. Let's see how long it takes. And just to let you know, make sure you choose a time when you will be awake and you will be at home so that you could take care of it when it's ready. Some people prefer to do it first thing in the morning, some people prefer to do it just before going to sleep so that in the morning when they wake up the yogurt is ready and they can safely store it in the fridge. I'm doing it now during the day. Also, why I chose this milk? Well, it's A2 dairy and it's just so much creamier. I definitely prefer this more than cow's milk. One fun fact, if you want to make yogurt way quicker, you could also use UHT milk because you won't have to do the boil function and you can go straight away to ferment. But today I decided I want to take the longer path and do from my creamier milk because this one also has less fat, so I'm not a big fan. And here we go, it's 11:57 and my Ninja Foodi says cool. So it means we're done with the boiling phase, so it took less than 15 minutes. It literally took me 13 minutes. So now to make it faster, I'll just open the lid. Here you go, my milk is cooling. It's gonna take a while. So that's how it looks. And as you see, there's some small film that formed at the top. And I'll just come and remove it with my sanitized spoon. Here it is. Later it results in some bits inside the yogurt, so you don't want that. Okay, so that's what I removed. So I can see that that film formed again, so I will remove it again. So I'm using my sanitized spoon. I'm just removing this film. So now you have 2 options. You can either leave your milk to cool in Ninja Foodi, and you will see on the screen saying instead of cool, it will say that it's ready to put your yogurt in. Or you can take it and speed up the process and place this Ninja Foodi bowl in a cool water bath to allow it to cool faster. And you'll need to measure the temperature to make sure that it's cooled before adding the yogurt. Ninja Foodi has preheated the milk to 82 to 90 degrees Celsius or 180 to 195 degrees Fahrenheit. And now we have to wait until it cools to around 43 to 46 degrees Celsius or 110 to 115 degrees Fahrenheit. If you add your yogurt too early, the cultures could get killed. So we'll definitely make sure it cools properly. So using my thermometer, I'll quickly check what's the temperature now after 20-25 minutes of cooling. It says 50.5. So I prepared my cool water bath and now I'll add my milk. And now while it's cooling, I'll add my UHT cream. I'll add half a cup. So as the cream is UHT, you can add it either before or after boiling the milk. I'll just mix it in. It's been only a couple of minutes inside this cool bath, so I'll check the temperature. 34.2, perfect. Confirmed 3 times. 34.2, so it's even lower than what I needed. Time to leave the bath. So I'll quickly dry the sides and the bottom and add it back to Ninja Foodi. Here it still says cool. And here we go, just 1 minute after Ninja Foodi realized that it's ready. It says to add my culture and stir. And here it's very important that you wouldn't just take and add your yogurt straight to Ninja Foodi pot, because you will have some lumps of yogurt that don't mix well. So what I suggest is taking a separate glass or a bowl and taking a bit of that milk and adding your yogurt inside and mixing it until it's well combined, and only then adding your culture to Ninja Foodi pot. Alright, so I'm taking some of this milk that has been cooled, adding to a clean bowl, and I'm going to be adding 6 of these tablespoons to the milk. So here's my beautiful yogurt again, and I'll be adding it to the milk. That's how it looks, very thick. So I have my 6 tablespoons of yogurt here in the milk, and I will mix it together and add to Ninja Foodi. Alright, it's time to add our culture to the milk. Ninja Foodi keeps beeping, telling me to add and stir. Alright. It's been added, and now I'll stir with a clean spoon again. Now to start the fermentation process with everything in, we will simply close the Ninja Foodi lid and start fermentation with the button start. Now as you can see, it says ferment for 8 hours. So I can just let it and forget it. I'll be going to do something else and come back once it's ready. And then I'll cool the bowl in the fridge overnight. And did you know that most of your store-bought yogurts are fermented for only 2 hours, which doesn't allow enough of beneficial bacteria to form? So it's a lot healthier to ferment it for 8 or even 10 hours. But a lot of people report that they don't really like the taste when it's fermented for too long, like 10 hours. So I found the sweet spot to be around 8 hours fermentation. Alright, so 8 hours have passed and my yogurt is finished. Ninja Foodi is off, so I'll check how it went. I'll check the consistency. It's nice and thick. So that's the yogurt after 8 hours of fermentation. So now I'll store it in the fridge overnight and it will get even thicker than that. And then I'll add it to jars. And I'll quickly taste it to check how it is. It's very nice and creamy. Alright, it's the next day and I will check out how thick is the yogurt. And I have 5 pots ready from my previously bought yogurts and kefirs. Let's have a look. Yep, the yogurt is extremely thick. Perfect, it's gonna be delicious. I can start adding it to my jars. That's how it looks. Right, almost done. I had to change the spoon to reach the corners. I think this time I'll have only 4 jars. I guess my milk bottles were smaller. That's how much yogurt I have. And that's how it looks. Thick and creamy consistency. And now I'll store it in the fridge and consume within around a week. So that's it. That's how you make yogurt from sheep's milk using Ninja Foodi. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.